So today we're going to be going over bench press. It's a upper body strength exercise. It's used in a variety of different sports to determine upper body strength along with pull-ups. First thing to know about bench pressing is it is a total body exercise. 5 points of contact are very important when doing this. Both feet, butt, shoulders, and head. 5 points. Any point in time those points of contact come off the ground or off the bench, you're decreasing your ability for true strength potential in the bench press. So to start, 2 feet on the ground, butt on the bench, laying back, shoulders pinned back, head on the bench as well. Typically you like your legs at about 90 degrees so you can get as much force through the ground as possible. Athletes will vary, some like them a little bit further out, some like them tucked underneath. I teach it where your heels have to stay flat onto the floor, pushing through your heels, activating your total kinetic chain. So let's start off with that. Feet are about 90 degrees, sitting on the bench, butts on the bench, sitting back. I want my eyes to be underneath the bar, and I'll explain that a little bit more going on. I want my eyes under the bar so I don't hit the J hooks on the rack, and I don't put any impingement or pain into my shoulders when I lift off the rack. So I'll get underneath the bar, my butt, shoulders, head, feet are all in contact with the surface. My grip, starting position for your grip is just slightly outside your shoulders. So taking your thumbs from your shoulder area, you'll truly find that depending on the barbell, that's about a thumb width away from where the gnarling meets the smooth part in the middle of the bar, or anywhere from about a thumb width away from the ring. For today's sake, I'm going to put my pinkies on the ring of the barbell, just because I have a little bit wider shoulders and that's where I typically like to bench. So I'm going to start by getting my grip and then pinching my shoulder blades together. I want to squeeze my back together, creating a bigger surface area for less distance for the bar to travel. So the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. Obviously, the least amount of distance in between those 2 points is going to be better off for the athlete. So get my grip underneath the bar, 5 points of contact. I'm going to puff my chest, and I want to arch my back. This will help decrease the range of motion that the bar has to travel when bench pressing. So I'll do that by trying to pull my butt up into my shoulder blades. So I'll tuck my feet underneath a little bit more, squeeze, and pull my back upwards. So if you were to try to come and put your hand underneath my back right now, you'll be able to get to the other side. Some athletes may struggle with this, but it's something they can learn in time when they become more flexible and mobile. So I'm going to squeeze the bar as hard as I can. Thumbs are wrapped around the barbell. I do not want to go suicide because there's just increase the risk of injury. So squeezing the bar as hard as I can, and my eyes are underneath the bar. If I were to have a spotter, I would dictate 3, 2, 1, up, and they would lift it out over in front of my chest. So my eyes are underneath the bar. I'm here, I'm ready. Lift it up, locked elbows. I'm ready to go. Now, if my eyes are too far out in front of the bar, I would have to rely on my shoulders a lot more to lift off and then out. And then once I get done with my sets, I'd have to push it back and rack it inward. And if I'm too far behind the bar, now when I unrack it, I start to do my sets, I may hit the rack on the way up. So really simple stuff, but trust me, a lot of athletes do not understand that. So my eyes are underneath the bar, squeezing the bar as hard as I can, lift it off, and then I'm going to bring the bar down just below my nipple line. On the way down, I'm going to be inhale, and then exhale about halfway up. So as I come down, I'm going to be trying to rip the bar apart, spreading it as far as I can. What that's going to do is that's going to engage my lats more into the bench. So I'm coming down, squeezing, ripping the bar apart, activating, back, then pressing over my face. right, and then back into the rack, right. As you come down, you want to make sure that your wrist is stacked over your elbows. A lot of athletes may flare their elbows outward or tuck them in too much, and that puts more stress onto the shoulder, right? And that really stretches the pec a little bit more when it's too far out. Also more stress on the shoulder. Anytime you can have more bone over bone action, right? That's just more force that you can apply to that object you're trying to move, right? Keys to watch out for are making sure that our eyes are underneath the bar, okay? We're not too far out from the bar, we're not too far from behind. Making sure that the feet, butt, shoulders, and head stay in contact with the floor and bench. All right, those are 5 points that we always want to make sure our kinetic changer is in touch with. Squeezing the bar with our thumbs wrapped around the bar. A false grip, if the weight gets heavy enough or the athlete flicks their wrist for whatever reason, the bar can come crashing down onto their neck or their chest, right? This is probably really the only exercise where an athlete is at risk for death. I know that's really hard to understand, but it's true. Because if they, for whatever reason, the bar may slip and they don't have a spotter, or if the spotter doesn't catch it quick enough, it could come down and basically slam right onto their throat, and then that's it, okay? Nobody's fault but their own if they don't wrap the thumb around the bar, but I mean, accidents do happen, so you always want to try and just make sure you do the best of your ability to coach them and understand why it's important to squeeze the bar. And then ripping the bar apart may be hard for the athletes to understand, okay? But you just want to say keeping your bone over bone as you come down, elbows at about 45 degrees, squeezing the back, all right? Really decreasing that range of motion that the bar has to travel, all right? Always coming down to the just below the nipple line, full range of motion exercise, locking it out, and then pressing it back into the rack. Cool?